Hello everyone. Welcome back to Quest 64. We are in Boil Hole. Follow the path until you see the first chest of the dungeon. It's right by it. Okay. Oh, it is. I would not have called that right by it, but I can see the spirit further down. I have been silenced? Nope. Wait. It was right here. I saw the little bubbles. Or not? Is this not the first chest of the dungeon? It's the first chest I've seen. I don't know. So this is the same recording session as the previous episode. So I've not yet seen anyone comment on the conversation at the very end of last episode. The whole, like, you know, difficulty equals fun. If a game isn't difficult, it isn't fun, you know. I am still, you know, curious about that, obviously. Is there... Let me look at the other guide. Follow the blasted path. You should go by 2 lava pools. And then have a long walk to next area. Once you reach this area, go down the massive winding path until you have made an S. The spirit is at the end of the S. What? So is it... Spirit is at the end of the S. Like, this is the S that they're talking about, right? So I did see a spirit down that way. Yeah, because, like, this is an S. And this is the first chest of the dungeon. Okay. I turned off encounters again, by the way. See, like, I swear, I was standing here looking that way, and I swear I saw it. It's at the end of the S. What? Somewhere around here? What? I didn't pick it up last episode, did I? I don't remember picking up a spirit last episode. I am gonna figure this out. One moment. Yep. I have no idea. I walked all the way back to the beginning. All the way back down here. Nothing. I checked the video. I didn't pick up a spirit anywhere before the end of the last episode. I haven't picked up a spirit here. It's supposed to be here somewhere. But where, I have no idea. I even no-clipped around and found nothing. So I have no idea where the spirit is. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep moving on. Unfortunately, because, yeah, I can't find it. If the game makes me go back, I might get it. I know that we're already like one spirit short anyway, so it's fine. Because I never did go back to Blue Cave and get the one that's there with Epona. So. Bop. Now, if anybody knows where that is, where that spirit is, let me know in the comments. I mean, I probably won't be able to hunt for it, because I'm not far from the end of the game. Because after Fargo, it's just the, you know, the last city. Brannock, I think it's called. I was gonna say Shademore, but that's not what it's called. So, Shademore is a place that used to exist on the Spirit Isle, which was an island in my world. But the Spirit Isle is now based on, like, it was just island. Now it's actually, like, based on, like, Celtic stuff. So I actually took, like, Celtic city names and, like, used them. Because I thought, you know, that makes sense if I'm using Celtic, like, mythology here. So. Boom. Rock. Wow. Rude. Rock. When they move, it's just defense up. When they don't move, then they're gonna do the magma. Also, I think you can get that ability under fire. And I'm debating whether to activate the Have All Elements code. Once I get to the last area of the game. Because I don't think there's any spirits left there. But I would like to be able to, like, show off some of the cooler, like, high-level spells that I probably will never be able to access because they're, you know, high-level, like, fire and stuff. You know, the two elements, you know, fire and wind, the two elements I've not really leveled so far, you know? Rock. This is why earth magic is really the best. You know, as I said, not all elements are made equal. Unfortunately, earth is just the best. You know? Whoa. Lag. So. I mean, I can always walk, I can walking water right now. When they're like all in a group like this and I can hit them all. But unfortunately, that's not always the case. You know, sometimes they need to be far away, for example. And they're not grouped together and stuff like that. That's the nightmare. So I don't need to move there. But magma fish probably moving next. Nope, it is a nightmare that moves next. Interesting. So I moved for no reason. Oh, and the magma fish are dead. They didn't even get a chance to go. Bop. Ba-da-ba. All right. Onward and, well, onward, I guess. I was gonna say onward and upward, but that doesn't make sense. So onward and onward, I guess. Wow. I missed. It's okay. I was using the wrong thing anyway. I wanted to do that. Like, it's really hard to aim in this game. It really is. I do love... Like, I'm not gonna lie. I do really like this battle system. It's vastly better than it just being a turn-based battle system. Bop. Dead. But there's a lot of issues that it has. Oh my god. Such as constantly just walking into enemies. I hate random encounters. And that's an issue that I'm facing in the game that I'm working on. I don't know if I can do non-random encounters. And so it's like, here I am, you know, I'm like, I hate random encounters. And then I'm building a game, and I'm going, how do I make this not just random encounters? You know? I don't know. And that's been my biggest issue with the game that I'm making right now, is that I just don't know how to not random encounter. I really want to. I really want to not have random encounters. I want it to be, you know, static encounters out on the world. But I just don't know if I can. Because again, I'm using RPG Maker, right? And while it has a lot of good aspects to it, like, while RPG Maker is, like, really, you know, good, and has a lot of good features, the biggest issue that it has is that it's pretty limited in terms of, like, what you can do in making, like, encounters. And not for lack of trying, by the way. I have. The main issue is... The main issue that I'm having is I just don't understand how to use the tile sets that they give you. And so all of my maps end up being designed in a way that I really don't think I can fit, like, you know, static encounters on. And I'm sure that's definitely me. You know, that's certainly on me, not on RPG Maker. But still. Also, this might be the area that they said the first chest. Because I'm seeing this is an S shape. And there's a chest here, but there's also a spirit right... Well, it was showing up right there. Like, one guide said, you know, go until you get to this S-shape ramp. And there's a spirit at the end of the S. And I did see a spirit at the end of this. So, we'll see, I guess. They keep trying to silence me, but debuffs suck in this game. It's almost as bad as Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where debuffs just suck. Where was it? I saw it like right around here, I thought. Oh my god. Once again, I don't know where it is. Oh. Glad Rock Shower isn't crashing the computer anymore, or the emulator anymore. I mean, the totally legit N64 that I'm definitely playing this on. That just so happens to be compatible with a GameCube controller. Okay, there's a spirit. I literally was looking at it during combat, so it's right there. So there's that. The question is, so here's the thing, the guide that I'm following lists the next spirit as being after the boss. And that makes me suspect that that is the spirit that they were trying to tell me about. But that they very much had it in the wrong location in the guide. Oh my gosh. Just hit him. Good grief. Miss! That's me trying to do the Mario Party sound effect. When you like do the item minigame and you don't get one and it's like, miss! Interesting. My HP has gone up a lot, but my defense didn't. So that's really interesting, because they both raised by the same manner of taking damage. I mean, HP does also go up. Whoops. If you like hit them with a staff, hit them with the staff. But I didn't think I was doing that like that much. Avalanche! Missed. You didn't think I was doing that much with my staff here. Ugh! Thank you for missing, dude. I appreciate it. He must have missed 3 times, too, because that I should have been close enough to take all 3 hits. I did not take any damage, so... Defense up! Defense up! That did not put him in line of that attack, apparently. Whoa, lag. Bop. Oh god. If this thing... Like, I haven't been able to save, right? So if anything happens and this thing freaking crashes, it's going to be miserable for me. I mean, I suppose I can always just use the infinite HP to get back. But still. Oh my god, how much further is this? Freaking Fargo, where are you? I really don't care about these little enemies. Like, I just don't. Like, it has become an annoyance more than it has become a challenge. Which is also how we got onto the topic in the last episode. About, like, difficulty and such, and video games being fun. I really do think that there is something to the idea that it's not that the game is difficult that makes it fun, but that because the game has nothing else going for it, it has to be difficult to be fun. Like, I fully enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, and it's not difficult at all. It's only like the savage content. But again, that's content that has nothing else going for it except the difficulty, you know? Savage content doesn't unlock more story. Savage content doesn't really get you anything that you can't get otherwise. It's just more difficult, you know? And I fully appreciate the idea that, you know, well, there's this game, there's this harder game mode that you can play, you know? And it's not like, you know, the savage content is what everybody has to play, right? I say that, but that's the way that it's treated, though. You know, when you play World of Warcraft, well, you know, you gotta learn for mythic content, but I don't want to do mythic content. Well, it's not like you'll have anything else to do. And see, that is where MMOs falter pretty regularly, is that there isn't, you know, you get to end game, right? And that's the last content in the game. And like, what do you do at that point? You know, you just grind for freaking gear, you know? I hope I haven't turned around. And so, then there has to be like a harder, like, difficulty version of that, like, gear grind, because that's all it has going for it, you know? Again, as my point is, it's not that the savage content is fun, it's that the only thing going for it is that it's hard, and so the only way to make it fun is to make it hard, you know? Well, you're going to be doing this a lot, so might as well make it hard as bone, you know, hard as heck. That way, you know, first off, you don't get through it in one, like, sitting, you know. P5S. Pandemonium Raid 5 Savage, P5S. I know that one of my friends was doing that for like 3 weeks before they got their first clear. I mean like they were doing it every day, and I'm going like, no, I'm sorry, that's too hard, you know? Like, that's too stinking hard. If it takes me 3 weeks to get through one piece of content, I ain't touching that. I'm sorry. I am not gonna touch that. Here's Fargo, by the way. Welcome, fool. You've done my work for me and brought me the other 3 precious jewels. That weakling Bagus thinks that I will hand them over to him. Wrong! I, and only I, will be the king of Outland. The world belongs to me. Now hand them over. Alright, here we go. Congratulations, that is all of the personality that you are getting for this boss. Hope you like him. Like, hopefully that gave you a lot to, you know, unpack on this guy. Also, by the way, that attack hurts. As we're about to see. Okay. I've said that twice now. That attack hurts, and then it doesn't. And it was only 23 damage. I feel like his ranged move was doing more than 23 damage. Bonk. I guess it's 18. Bonk. I was expecting something like 50 damage, you know? Like, do not get close, kind of thing. But it's just like, eh. It's damage. I mean, it's a few hit points more than, you know, his normal attack does, but not that much. Oh my god. I cannot aim in this game at all. Bing! Like, look at this guy, though. Like, no offense to the devs. Like, he does look kind of cool, but he kind of just looks like generic and... Excuse me? That did 1 damage? Excuse me? How did that only do 1 damage? Miss! Oh, maybe it didn't only do 1 damage. Maybe it was on the border of the screen, so it just didn't show the others. That was a great shot. Oh, that was not freaking... That was not heal, somehow. Fargo. Whoop. Don't you wish that you could heal like me? Have you ever thought about that? Bosses are always like, how could this happen? How could I be defeated by the likes of you? And I always think, it's because you never healed, idiot. Like this guy. You put all of your power into fire. You have no water for healing. Meanwhile, I'm healing. Like, if it were a matter of actual strength, absolutely you would be stronger. But the fact of the matter is that it's not strength-based. I'm sitting here beating on you and then healing up. What? I really hate that spell so much. Alright, I'm gonna magic barrier so that I can heal a couple of times. If only you were smart enough to have... Like, what the... Magic barrier went away after 2 turns. Like, make up your mind, game. Alright. Bop. The what? Are you kidding? Thank you for the MP. Bop. Ta-da! You just killed a man! Alright, we'll just move on. It's so dumb. I love that every time that you kill a boss, it's just like, okay, he's dead. Nothing after that. Congratulations, he's dead. What do you mean that there should be more to it than that? Like, what? How? How did somebody look at this and go, yeah, that's fine. The boss died. It's no biggie. Oh, wait, I missed. Hang on. Turn on no battles again for the way back. Not that I had any battles on the way here, but this should be more than wide enough. To like have battles. But it says that there's a spirit back here, and I don't think I picked it up. I hit the chest and I immediately walked away. There's supposed to be a spirit somewhere around this area after you kill Fargo. So like, I hit that and I immediately left, and I realized, wait a minute. The guide says that like there's a spirit here. But there isn't. What a shocker. Let me look and see what the guide actually says about it. Walk down the ramp in front of where you fought Fargo. Make a hairpin turn right, you should see a spirit in the corner. So that is the other one. Around the corner to the right after facing Fargo. Which is it? Like, which is it? It's after facing Fargo. Okay, well, we got both of those now, so that's good. This is why I have two separate guides. Because apparently not every guide knows what it's saying. I mean, these are, you know, game facts. So, they're fans making a guide as opposed to, you know, like professional people doing the work, right? So. Also, there are still no encounters. I did turn off the no encounters, but there are still no encounters. I think this whole area is considered part of that boss arena. And so there's just no encounters to be had. Here we are. At long last. Baragon Moor. This is it. We're in the final area of the game. Well, not final area, but... Oh yeah, yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spirits left in the whole game, and they're all in this area. That's really cool. So we gotta come down to the safe house. Or save house, rather. And there's a spirit right over there. This is one of the cooler tracks. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I love this. I love the music in this area. This is one of my favorite tracks. Like, this would be in my top 5 tracks, for sure. All of the music in this game is so good. Say, are you traveling somewhere? If you're trying to get to Brannock, you'd better not go. Would you like to stay for the night? Sure. Even though I probably should wait to save. because there is something else in here. So I'll have to now save again. Bum, 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 ba. Do, 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 do. Dragon's potions. Celine's bell. Replica. I don't need any of these things. So I think we're short one spirit. Literally, that's it. I think we are short one spirit. Silver amulet. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end off here. I hope you've all enjoyed. If you did, feel free to subscribe. Check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up on any episodes you might have missed. You can also find a link to both Patreon and Discord down below as well. And with that, I had to figure out how to get up there at some point, because I saw a spirit up there. Oh, I see. You've got to go all the way over and then come back. Got it. But yeah, with that, I will see you all next time as we enter Brannock. See you later.